reported last week about patients going to therapy who found out that their therapist was actually using ChatGPT during the session. So what they found was that they were doing an online therapy session, which is quite common now, and accidentally the therapist had shared their screen, and on their screen they were typing in whatever the patient gave them and was getting advice from ChatGPT. Now, I wonder how you feel about that. And in fact, I was going to ask to use your emojis to say how you feel about that, about therapists using ChatGPT. Okay, so lots of open mouth amazement about that. Yep, some thumbs down. Some people are angry about it. So this is interesting, right? So I think this is interesting, because I reckon in another 12 months from now, a year from now, you might be upset about your therapist not using AI. Because why wouldn't they tap into this other huge amount of, the vast amount of knowledge that's out there to assist them? So it's still an assistant. It's not doing the therapy, but it's there for it to be used. And I can see a couple of people have said things like that. So Jason says this: 2 minds are better than one. Zorana absolutely raises the issue that you're worrying about sharing your private life with an untrained person, and maybe untrained tech that's getting access to that. Sally says, yeah, we didn't have consent. And Ray, yeah, confirms that. Right? So it's interesting that I think attitudes are going to change in the future in the way that you expect or understand that people are going to be using AI. So you at one level you accept it, and the second level is where you actually expect it. So AI use is going to be much bigger in the future, and this is an example of where you can agree with somebody using AI will take a job away from somebody who's not using AI. Okay, so those are examples where AI is going to be integrated into our jobs. So if you're a leader, these are the sort of things that you should be thinking about. And the issues that people have raised here about consent and disclosure and privacy and transparency, they're all the sort of things that we should be thinking about as leaders when we start rolling out AI in our workplaces and for our teams.